different because they're so chill. They're so nice, and I feel like it's by far like just they really care about the bands that play as opposed for the money. Because like, if you go to other venues, you give them like $700 worth of ticket sales, and you end up getting paid like $70.
After I went to a show here like for the first time, I just looked up to those guys so much. Their shows were so fun. So many people came out from CCA. After that night, when I saw those guys like play here, that was when we were like, we're starting a band. That was so awesome.
A lot of bands from around the world come here, and they make it a point to play here because of its history and all the other bands that have played here, and like their experience just interacting with volunteers and like getting to play on a stage that's a lot more intimate with their audience.
The shit has a huge impact on the music scene in San Diego because it's the only do-it-yourself venue, and that means that like you don't have to like sell your own pre-sales, and they just kind of let you organize everything yourself, and that's really important for like growing bands who like maybe don't have that big of a fan base.
I wanted to play at Chase since like I saw Meraki. They closed. The cops shut them down. They went back inside. They kept rocking. It was like the coolest show I've ever seen. And then since then, I came to Shea, for every show. Kind of like the scummy vibes that you get from Shea. It's like just gives it a little bit more energy. It's not as like clean.
I learned a lot coming to here. I learned a lot about equality and like feminism and LGBTQ. I think that if you're not learning through the literature here, you're learning a lot through other people that you meet here. They really open and expand your mind.
This is like one of the only places in San Diego that's left that's known also to be a DIY, like all ages space, also like a safe and sober space. It helps bands, it helps people, it helps the community.
Being a core member does involve a lot of responsibility.
We have access to the space. That means we can open the space, we can run the shows. If we do run the shows, we have to like pay out the band.
We just need a lot more student involvement because it's usually just people from the community who just really like music will come here and volunteer, but UCSD requires a certain amount of students to be involved too.
They're saying that the students don't appreciate this place and don't use it often. They're just saying there's a lack of student involvement, so they're trying to say like, hey, we're gonna close it because all the students that don't show up. And if we do have students show up for shows or the rallies or even the meetings that we have, like, it'll help us a great deal.
Right now, legally, we are appealing the verdict that the judge gave last week, which was in favor of UCSD. She hinted a lot at the fact that we didn't have enough evidence. So right now our lawyer is gathering up that evidence, and then we're gonna make an appeal. So we'll see what happens, but any day now they'll post up our eviction notice, and then we'll have to get out of here in like 5 days.